morning, everyone. This is David with Bolivar Live. Well, we're gonna start off with the radar, so you can see exactly what's going on. We're getting a late going this morning. Actually, I slept in till about 4:30, which was nice. But we do have some rain in the area, and we're gonna look at the temperature models because from what I'm seeing, there's a little bit of a change in the temperatures. Not for the bad, actually. I think it's good. And then we're going to look at some information from Galveston County, um, and that this morning, so that you can see exactly what's going on. They sent this out yesterday, letting people know, hey, it's going to be cold, prepare. And so I wanted to show you that. And then also, yesterday afternoon, and I think I posted this earlier, was the expect dangerous cold. And I think the temperatures are going to get down, and we're fixing to look at the models and run through those. But I think the biggest thing is going to be the wind chill. We're going to be down to about 32 degrees, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. And I'm not a meteorologist. I'm just giving you, my thoughts and showing you the models. We're going to look at the European model and the GFS. And I don't know what all else goes into this, but we've got a wind, and I saw some 20 knot winds, or 20-mile-an-hour winds, and you get 32 degrees and 20-mile-an-hour winds. Man, that cuts right through you. And so let's take a look now real quick at and I did talk to TxDOT, and we're going to cut over real quick. I did talk to TxDOT. They said they'd let me know they didn't foresee any problems on the Highland Bridge or the ferry. They've double coated the Highland Bridge, and they also had sand and salt mix to put on it if need be. And so I think we're going to be pretty good there. But they said they'd let me know if there was any changes in that. And so just wanted to let you know on that, what's going on, so that, and we'll let you know if we hear anything from them. But let's look at the temperatures, because this is about where we're setting, and they're showing the temperatures getting down, if I remember right, down to about 32 degrees tonight. And so let's look at this. And here we go down. And I really think it's the water that's going to keep us cooler, or warmer. Water does insulate. And so there you can see, and then we're going back up again. And then back down again Monday night. But I really think that, we're going to see anywhere from 30 to 32 degrees here, but it's not going to be for an extended period that I don't think we're have to worry about freezing, or I hope not. In fact, Chris called me a while ago and asked me, David, do we need to get anything for the patio and stuff? And I said, man, I think we're going to be okay. And so we do have a lot of rain, and I think the rain's actually helping us keep the temperatures down a little bit. Haven't seen any ice. I know I was watching the weather on TV, the Weather Channel, when I got here, and I'm drinking my coffee. I'm on my about up to about 24 ounces now. Boy, I tell you what, a lot of the country's getting snow and ice, and I know up in East Texas they're getting some. And so let's keep all our neighbors, and I say neighbors, other states and people up. Call your family and check on them. I called my mom. She lives up by Lake Travis. I called her yesterday afternoon and said, okay, Mom, temperatures are down. Don't go outside. She's 92 and I don't want her to slip. And she's got everything she needs in the house, and the neighbors around her are awesome. Especially the lady across the street, really watching her and helping her out, as my sister lives up there and brother-in-law. And so, but call on your friends, call on your family, check on everyone if anyone needs anything. Want to say a thank you to the Galveston County ESD number 2, our emergency services here. They got a call and have sent a crew up into East Texas. They're part of the Set Track, I think it's called. And so, and it doesn't cost us anything. They're reimbursed. But, going to help neighbors like that, whether it's a different community or your neighbors here or far away, that's what it's all about, because at some point we may need help down here. And so I talked to Doug yesterday and he explained it to me, and it's pretty neat. Being able to go help another small community when they need help, because this time with ice and that, it takes ambulances and emergency services longer to get there. They have to really be careful. And so, anyway, we're going to keep you posted. I don't think we're really going to see, we may see a little sleet or freezing rain. But running through the models, both the GFS and the European, it showed it getting down to 32 degrees for a little bit. But I don't think it's going to be extended enough to really hurt us down here, or I hope not. But I can tell you one thing for sure. We will keep you posted on what's going on. And with the new website, we're starting to work with the Bolivar Live Alert that we're building. And this is a way to alert y'all. And you'll see some new stuff on the website once we implement everything, getting information out to you in a timely manner. It makes it a lot easier for me to get stuff out that way. But we're going to keep doing the live feeds also. So anyway, want to thank everyone for listening. Hope everyone's staying warm. Remember, we've got a lot of events coming up down here. We have the Mardi Gras Parade and Valentine's Day, February 14th. We've got spring break coming up in March. We've got the sunrise service coming up. We have the Eagles barbecue cook-off coming up, watermelon crawl. All that stuff is on our website. You can get more information. Most of them have their own page built on there, and so you can see some history with it and who puts it on. But check out the website if you have any question on events down here. And want to thank these guys, because for almost a year now, we've been thanking them, and without them, we couldn't do a lot of the close-up photography or video that we do. Oops, I forgot. Here we go.
Video equipment is sponsored by Crystal Beach Decor and More, located at 1959 Highway 87 in Crystal Beach, Texas, and Beachy Beatnik Boutique and Jewelry, located at 970 Surfside and Highway 87 in Crystal Beach, Texas. Thank you to these two businesses for being our 2025 video equipment sponsor for Bolivar Live.
We're going to head on out. Hope you enjoyed the show. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week, and I'll get all this changing down real quick. God bless, and bye-bye.